Good evening all, hope we are all doing well. Welcome to Affinity Racing. Welcome to a night of, I was going to say manufacturers there, Nations Cup Daytona Group 1. Season 2 of the Nations Cup kicks off. I don't quite know why they're only doing kind of these 3-round long sort of mini seasons, but either way, we've got a hopefully a decent couple of races to look forward to. 4 races, in fact. We're going to do 4 attempts. 6 p.m, 7 p.m, 8, and then 9 p.m. So we'll be finishing up just before 10, and hopefully we get a few good results. Now, I have entered one of these earlier today. One of the best things about this new season, or the way that Gran Turismo seems to be doing these Nations Cup and manufacturers, the GTWS series events moving forward, is that you can enter at any point during the day. So I think that's really, really good. You were able to enter from 9 o'clock earlier on. That ran 9 o'clock till 2, and then we've kind of got 5 p.m. till 9. So there's only a couple of slots in the middle of the day that kind of is not there. You can pretty much race these manufacturers and Nations Cup events every hour, and that is the best thing by far at the moment about these events. Hopefully, the next best thing about them is that they also involve a little bit of dynamic weather. We've certainly got some dynamic time on this event. We run through from evening or midday through the evening, through nighttime, and then on the last few laps, it seems that you emerge back into the early morning. So I have not been on ACC yet, though, James, but thank you for reminding everyone as well. Hit the like button on the way in. Yes, please do. But yes, not being on ACC yet still. Sad times. I bought it on the $11.99 deal thing that they had going on, and then I've just not been on it. But yeah, a bit of a nightmare. No, David, I'm not using the Porsche, but that was the car that I did select out the garage to grab a quick thumbnail yesterday. So that's why that is selected up the top there. But yeah, not in the Porsche. We're going to be in the Mazda, sadly enough. I'm kind of not happy about that. The Mazda is such an overpowered car on the straight. Like, granted, it's able to do those speeds, I'm not denying. But what is frustrating is that there is then no other car that is worthwhile even looking at. And the annoying bit about that is that this car is such a pig in the middle sector that it's only advantage is the straight line speed, which makes it so frustrating because I don't want to be in this car. I hate this car. It's an absolute nightmare. Yeah, at least you bought it while it was cheap. That was literally why I got it. I knew I probably was going to struggle to get some time on it, but I thought, right, if I get it purchased, then we're laughing and we're sorted. So yeah, just a little bit gutted that everyone seems to, kind of have to be in this car. That's the only frustrating bit for me. And there's not much in the way of tyre management or tyre strategy. So that's the only thing. Other than that, though, kind of can't really complain. It's just one of those where you always just wish that the combo was just a little bit different, but you're never going to get the perfect combo, are you? Sheep racing, I will agree with you on this one, James. Sadly, it is. Although somebody in the, what's the R9? Is that the Nissan? No, is that the Mercedes? That might be the Mercedes. So we'll see how well he gets on. That'll be interesting to see. But yeah, pretty much everybody in. We can have a look at different cars, but it's just not going to be worth it, sadly. It's not going to be worth it because you're going to get eaten up so much on the straights. Need to pop on to GT Sport and set a time on Daily Race C. Oh yeah, it was Nürburgring, wasn't it? Brian 710. Was it Group 3 or Group 4, James, for Nürburgring? 710. 710. Is that Group 3? For 7... In the 7 minutes, is that Group 3? 8 minutes, then Group 4, isn't it, I think? Is that right? I don't know, I might have just made that up. Right, this is the other good thing about the manufacturers now. We have 2 laps, basically. The equivalent of 2 laps. Group 4, yeah, right, I got you. 4. Oh, no, I didn't think that, did I? I thought the other way around. I thought it was Group 3. Yeah, but we get 2 laps. This is the good thing. You previously used to get like 10, 15 minutes on quali, and then the race ended up having to be too short to make it within, so that you could race every hour. But let me just show you how lethal second gear is round here. Look, there you go. That is how lethal second gear is. And even if you pin it, watch this, pin it on a straight line, you can see me fighting the car straight away, even on a straight line. So if you pin it in second gear, you're absolutely asking for trouble. You have to be really, really careful. My pace isn't great. It really, really isn't great. You kind of have to go half throttle if you're going to try and accelerate in second gear, which then makes you question, should you just be in third and flooring it? Be really, really careful there coming out the midfield section. Really, really tricky combo. It really, really is a tricky combo. Ooh. Yeah, from third gear and beyond, James, not worth short shifting, but yeah, short shifting out of second for sure. Should have left a bit more of a gap there because there's no slipstream in quali. I think all these guys think that there is, or at least as far as I know, there's no slipstream in quali. So I'll be a bit devastated if all these guys now do have a slipstream. Oh, that's going to be a penalty, that. Right, well, I'm just going to hang on to these tyres then, in that case. I'm trying not to absolutely butcher them. This penalty will make this lap totally redundant. Bob, how we doing, mate? Good evening. Hope we are all well. Right, here we go then. Lev setting 29.2 on his first lap. Already messed most of that up there. Yeah, quick enough really at the minute. There's Lev there. Right, come on then. Let's see what this is going to end up being. If we're lucky, it might be a 130. I think, oh, it is 130.5. right, okay, so mid-table. A few people still running though. They could possibly improve, knock us down a little bit. John, how we doing? Or John in 60 seconds to be precise, because we normally have a few Johns in chat. Do you know any teams Do I know any teams that are recruiting? Sadly not. We do have some... I think we do have a couple of spaces on for the British Heart Foundation racing though, unless that is what you're asking about. Possibly a couple of spaces for the British Heart Foundation races. You can check out the live streams on my channel, mate, if you haven't seen them so far. Normally some good racing. In fact, really good racing. I won the last one, ironically, here at Daytona, which I think is the first British Heart Foundation event I've won, I think. But yeah, normally always looking for a few drivers to fill some grids and some spots. If you add me on PSN, John, and then I'll put you in touch with Rico, who is the man and the brains behind organising everything. But pretty much, I think it's every second Sunday now. So the next race is this Sunday, and then it's every 2 weeks after that, I think. I did put the calendar. In fact, actually, if you go on my channel, you see my recent live streams. The race calendar is in the description of that most recent stream. Stu, good evening. Good evening. Seaside in a few weeks. Oh, what, here for Nations Cup? Seaside in a few weeks. Well, we'll see how badly that one goes. Is it Group 3 or Group 4 for that one? I think I remember seeing it now. Right, so also, I think it's basically a case of pit middle of the race. I did try in the last race to make my tyres stretch, but it didn't work. You cannot do a no-stop round here, unless you're going to drive with traction control 5 and basically... like not move the car at all. You might just be able to look after the tyres for enough laps by that point. Yeah, so Rico _ Mortis _ 58. He's the chap. I said add me and I'll put you in touch with him because I couldn't remember his address. But if you his name, but if you add both of us, then we'll get you added. And the races at the moment, John, is Group 4. Once you pick a manufacturer, you have to stick with it, though. But Group 4. And we've got another 6 or 7 races left in the calendar, so... might as well get on the Cherry Pepsi as well now, mightn't we? So yeah, me and Stu are on a team in the Lambo. Which is a sleeper. It is. It's good, the Lambo. It's better than I thought it was going to be honest with you. I don't know if the balance of power across the game in friendly lobbies is different to the balance of power on daily races. I can't see that it would be, but the Lambo was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. So, oh, sorry, mate. Yeah, mine is. I was just saying, add me as if everyone was going to know. Affinity Gaming 75, and then James is there. DTR 1978. Get all of us added, and then whoever sees it first, one of us will get you. We'll get you in the group, mate, and hopefully get you on track. But yeah, Affinity Gaming 75 is mine. Right, has anybody noticed the stream should hopefully be a little bit even better quality? Is anyone seeing better quality? Does anyone feel like they're seeing a few more pixels on screen or not? Yeah, the four-wheel drive, yeah, it does make a big difference, but just for some reason I just still thought it was going to be a bit, I don't know, it was better than I thought it was going to be. Look at this, look at the state of this lobby here. Oh, good stuff, John. Cheers, mate. I will see that as soon as we finish this. As soon as we finish this stream. Oh, I didn't want traction control on there, hence why I had half a throttle. sensible to be on the outside there, was it? But I'm just going to try and be clever. Oh, that's a brave move. He's almost going to make it stick here as well. He has made it stick. It's Bibby. Oh. Sorry, Bibby. Sorry, mate. Sorry, sorry. Oh, I've been hit as well. Sorry, buddy. They've both got penalties there. The contact as well. Someone's off. Ah. It was guaranteed that was going to happen, wasn't it? Absolutely guaranteed that was going to happen. Fantastic. Well, first race, back to the grid. What a nightmare. What an absolute nightmare. I felt like I did spin quite easily there, but I don't know if that was just me getting too excited or if there was any contact there. Porsche all day. Mate, I wish the Porsche was either a bit better in straight line or this got nerfed a little bit on the straights, because I'd be in the Porsche all day. It's just not worth being in any other car. It really, really, really isn't, and it's quite sad, but yeah. I hate this thing. I absolutely hate this thing. But that is mainly because I'm quite bad in it, so that's mostly why I hate it. We have to see what places we can pick up along the way then, unfortunately. Into the night time we go. Certainly a handful. Yeah, it's a handful to say the least. To say the least. Absolutely brutal. See, I'm braking just way too early. That's also my problem in this. I never feel like I can actually get this thing slowed down, but realistically I probably can be braking a lot later. Oh, there we go, everyone's spinning. Couple of positions made up. We had a decent quali time as well there. We had a decent qualifying position. Just a bit of a shame, and I ended up throwing it away. Lev just setting like crazy quick times. Problem being, I'm just nowhere near, not even close to matching. That'll be a penalty as well, I think. quite nicely-ish done. Just in like the long haul now. It's a long race this when you're having to race from the back like this. Which is sadly what happened in my last race as well. Earlier in the day, today. Right, we've caught up to this pack then here. So maybe we're not doing too bad. I say we've caught up to them. 2.6 seconds up the road at this point here. Hope this guy's going to work with me here. No. That was never really going to work driving like that, I don't think. That's cost us as well. Did try giving the space there. Yeah, check out Rico's channel, mate. He does some mega videos. Like covering the races. Oh, Jesus! Oh, that put me off. Him hitting the barrier there, that put me off. Annoying. Let's keep going. Let's keep trying to push. Do our best here. See, my best lap so far has been a 32.3, which is just so far off the pace, really. This one looks like it might end up down to the 31s. I'm sure I'll get up to speed eventually throughout the night, but I just wish it could be happening a little bit sooner. out, or I've binned it. Possibly a few. I put ACC on, yeah. Feels like we're back in the thick of it, even though we're only fighting for P13 yet. Requires so much concentration, this car. It really, really does. It really does. So much so I don't even think I'll end up looking at get a chance to look at chat that much. So apologies in advance. Oh, there was almost the snap from second gear there. Oh, there we go. That's what happens when I look at chat. Sorry. Right, let's try and stay on the... I'll get back onto the back of these guys. See, I can do alright when I want to. That was a pretty decent launch through the bus stop chicane there. Normally you can get a feel of the throttle through the actual pedal itself, but you have to be so sensitive that I'm literally trying to watch the actual pixels on screen, not to go above sort of 50% throttle. Otherwise that happens. Trying so hard to avoid it. Penalty. Yeah. Knew that one straight away. Oh, he was in the pits early, the Frenchman there. Interesting. As this chap goes into the wall, hopefully we should be able to get past there. Yeah. Right, up to P10 at the moment. Almost squeezed him into the wall there. A bit wide there now. End of this lap. I'll be coming into the pits. Pits we go. Medium tyres. We do not need to refuel. Craig, how we doing, mate? Good evening. Oil on that corner or what? Yeah. Aero on the car's mental. Yeah, especially on in the dirty air. Especially in the dirt, yeah. I mean, it looked like he was just going to literally drive through the pit crew there. Right, P12 would come out then. The Italian in front of us. I think the Frenchman in front of him. Try and push a little bit more these next few laps, a little bit more confidence in the car, even though I've already binned it twice. Probably need to be up to third there earlier before you get onto the actual corner. Lev still hasn't been into the pits yet. It's not a massive pit stop loss really as well. I can feel the difference because I can feel how light the wheel is there. So even though we were about a second and a bit behind him there, huge amount of downforce lost. But I do have to say, in these cars, it can actually be quite difficult to overtake. Unless you're super close on that straight or the curve. Group 1 does make it quite tricky round here to start getting past, because of course the Group 1 cars, the speed of them and the acceleration of them makes what is quite a big and lengthy track seem fairly small. You're just accelerating out of one corner and then bang, you're into the next one and you're into the braking zone. Jonathan, how we doing? Good evening. At the minute though, I'm just not catching this guy in front, sadly. Not really closing the gap at all. What's Lev doing then? Is he running the entire race on the same set of tyres? Why hasn't he gone into the pits yet? Three and a half tenths up on my time. Hopefully slowly starting to get down to that kind of like low 130 pace, which is where realistically we need to be. Lost a bit of time there on the way into the chicane. Oh, Jonathan, get on it, mate. Yeah, it's a good combo. It's a challenge, though. I will say that. Get a bit of practice in if you can do. It's a bit of a. Everyone's in the Mazda, and you have to be in the Mazda, basically. So, but it is a bit of a challenge. Oh, James, where were you suggesting the treble 6? Look at that. Did I see that right when that flashed up? Does that say treble 6? It does as well. 130.666. One whole thousandth up on that sector. Right, I feel like a top 10 could be possible here if we keep managing to close the gap. We're in a bit of a slipstream train at the moment. Penalty for the Frenchman there, I think. I would have definitely thought. Feel the dirty air there. There's one move made up. I said P10 was possible. And we now have this one. To the inside we go. Lovely stuff. Right, I want P9 now though. I want P9. That was quite nicely done as well. Here we go. Lev must be doing the whole race, unless Lev's been in. Has Lev been in or not? Lev must be doing the whole race on the same set of tyres. I don't think he's been into the pits yet. Convinced he's trying to see how long they'll actually go. Which from my experience was about lap 18, 19 when they fully gave up. There we go. I wasn't the quickest through there. Made a slight mistake, but we might finally be down to the 29s with this lap as well. We've closed the gap to about 9/10. John, how we doing, mate? Good evening. Come on, we're catching. We're catching. Lost a bit of time there. It was quite poor through the chicane. Overall, we are catching though. Dropped off now. Gap back up to 1.3. Back down to 1.1. We're kind of yo-yoing. Depending on which circuit of the track we're on. I'm better in some places, he's better than others. In others. Fastest lap did eventually get down to a 29 though. He's starting to pull away now. A few mistakes from me creeping in. Oh, penalty, brutal. I actually did think I was alright on that one, I'll be honest. I think I've got to accept P10 as kind of the race recovery result. Two laps to go, 2.5 laps to go. I don't quite think I'm going to catch back up to this guy here. Don't quite think it's going to happen. Here we go, last couple of laps into broad daylight. Penalty. Ran wide there, that was my mistake. God, that hurts my eyes, that. It got very bright there. Well, it's very bright now. That actually genuinely made my eyes kind of go, whoa. Right, I think Lev has actually managed to do this all on a one set of tyres, you know. Fair play to him. If he has done. That's what I'm fairly sure he has done. Oh, penalty again. Need to work out where I can be braking that a little bit later, where I can kind of use the gears for a bit more engine braking and stuff like that, and where I can also no. There we go then. After all that, the P10 that we worked relatively hard for, considering we dropped all the way at the back of the grid, is now totally undone with a stupid spin out of turns 2, 3. Bugger. Too hot there. Just a bit. No penalty though, ironically. So we might end up with this position here because this guy's going to serve a penalty. So I think we'll end up with this. Oh, maybe not. He just holds on to it as well. Ah! That was horrible. That was absolutely horrible. I'd rather play Far Cry. Then what? Then driving the Group 1 Mazda? I don't know Kirith personally, sadly, but I do know of Kirith, John, yeah. Ugh. Frustrating that. Oh, I should have saved the replay. Ah, I forgot to save the replay. Bugger. Can I accept your request? Yes, indeed, indeed. I don't normally do it on here. Where do I need to go? I normally do it on through my phone. Do it on my phone. I don't even know where to go to do it on PlayStation. On the actual console. Let me do it on my phone. Friends, friends, friends. Bosh, bosh, bosh. Requests. There we are, mate. Accepted. Job's a good one. Right. We shall re-enter. Try and get ourselves in. This is the sad thing. It's just not worth even looking at, like, another time. I mean, another car, sorry. Look at this. Top 300, all just in the same car. Except one or two, someone else in the Nissan or whatever there. Just look at this. Look at it. Look at it. Top 1,000th. Top 1,000, sorry. Pretty much. And there's probably less than 20 entries of that top 1,000 that is not in this car. Unbelievable. Right, genuinely, that's quite hard work, that. That takes quite a bit of concentration, I've got to say. Right then, we'll get 4 laps in here. Everybody knows the score. If you want to guess my lap in purple for this quali session, free t-shirt from the merch store if you get it correct. All 3 decimal places though. Got to get all 3 decimal places. That is the only stipulation. See if you can get it right. Links in the description for the merch store. Hopefully I can get this down to a 129. Sloppy, messy. Right, 12.9, that needs to be an 11 realistically. end of that sector. 29.772 is Bob's guess. John says 29.888. Let's see. I think from what I can gather, the gamble is worth it in qualifying to be in second gear out of there, but then not in the race. Third gear out of turn one, third gear out of most corners, to be fair. Penalty. I'm going to keep it planted just in case it's not, but I think it is. I think it is. Right, this will be down into the 29s then. .691. Too slow on getting on the power there in the end. Right, so we could end up with a mid to low 29 here, which I was quite a way off the pace earlier on. Slowly but surely getting there. I could have sworn that last lap was a penalty, though I was fairly confident and convinced that last lap was a penalty. Final lap, this is a last chance here. Try and get the best speed across the line that we possibly can. Maybe actually, if you actually get that turn right, the entry, then you do want to be in. You do want to be in third. Oh, look at this! Quite a way up on our time there. 4/10 up we were. Sacrificed a bit on exit. 4/10 up though. Gonna be about 3/10 up over the line. See there, look at that. If you really get Another 3/10 there. There's another 3/10 to be had. Quite easy to lose the car on that exit there. Well, 29.38. I don't think anybody was guessing that that quick a time, were they? We're getting there. We're getting there. Hopefully we can set a better quality time. Start maybe it's even a little bit further up again. Who knows? Oh, I actually thought I saw Kirith in this one, but I obviously did not. Max Verstappen in this one. Yeah, no one in this one that we know. I just seen that 29.333, James. Did you guess that before the lap or after? Because if so, you were fairly close. Right then. I don't want to murder the tyres on this outlap. It seems he does. Here we go then. 2 laps. 2 laps of quality. This is the way that it should be in my eyes for the manufacturers. And Nations Cup for the GTWS. Bit wide into turn 1, which is not going to help. Easily a couple of tenths lost there. Messed that one up. Messed it up. 113.1. We're going to be nowhere near close enough here. Be interesting here. We'll see if we do actually have a slipstream or not. As far as I understood, it was disabled. I think it is. Maybe it's not. Maybe not. Maybe the slipstream is actually on here. I don't quite know, to be honest. But apart from that, this lap already being a little bit better. Go. 2 far behind now. Lost a lot of time there. Well down on my time there. Well down. GT7 boring? No, surely not. It's good fun. It just needs. It's just areas that could be dramatically improved. I think. I think it's definitely the most fun. I don't quite class it as a sim race. I don't quite class it as a sim, but it's definitely the best and most fun sim out there for sure. ACC, I can't wait to get onto that, but what I do think I will find is that I would hate to end up looking at Gran Turismo as a bit too arcade-like. That's the only thing that I'm fearing about going to ACC, because there's a lot more to take care of and kind of and look at on there. So that's the only thing that I'm sort of a little bit weary on, and maybe fearing a little bit. But other than that, but yeah, I just think there's a lot of things that we've waited a long time for, that kind of Gran Turismo said was going to be there from the start, or made us think was going to be there from the start. Dynamic weather, for example. You know, we had our first daily race with actual dynamic weather. On the last race just gone, the game had been out almost a year, been out 10 months, pretty much 11 months. I want to have a look at the qualifying settings. Maybe slipstream is on for quali then. Maybe slipstream is on. Adam, how we doing? There he is, lad. Everybody say hello to Adam. Adam, if you didn't see my short video, Adam is the chap that we had some tremendous racing with last week on stream. Earlier this week? When was it? Earlier this week on stream. It was only on Monday night. Absolutely mega. Adam is a legend. Immediate legend status, my friend. And then James commented on the video saying you should have done an off-board shot, or you should have done chase view and put that into the video as well. So I'm actually going to re-record it. I've got a note. If I've got a chance, I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to re-upload the video with an off-board shot of me and James side by side through Porsche curves, because it was awesome racing. I'm a bit gutted because James ended up Adam James said, and Adam was who I was racing. Get that the right way around. Adam got the result, and got in front of us. It was P5 and P6, I think, or P6 and 7, whatever it was class. Any vid ideas for you on GT7? I don't know. What kind of stuff do you do again, John? You said you do track guides and stuff, don't you? I don't know how good you are with setup stuff, but I feel like that's where I need to do a bit of learning. Is kind of setting up a car and, you know, just understanding exactly what makes what difference, if that makes sense. That's definitely something that I need to look at. And in general, I know you said you do track guides. Do you do the track guides for each daily race? I think, is that what you said you do? Because I actually think like just a track guide in general. So how to get quick at Laguna Seca, how to get quick at Nürburgring, Brands Hatch, how to get quick at. I think that could be quite good. Even the kids think I'm a legend after I showed them the short. Oh mate, get in. What a hero. Yeah, I'm gonna do the off-board shot because the off-board would look really, really cool. I think oh, actually, that said, did I save the replay? Or did you save the replay, Adam? If you did, would you mind sharing it? I don't know if I saved the replay actually. Now I think about it. Ah, I hope I did. If I did, then we'll do an off-board. Yeah, it is, mate. It's the Mazda. Mazda. Everyone's in the Mazda. I hate this thing. I'm starting to get used to it, I've got to say. We qualified P6, it's not too bad, but... Right, here we go. Let's keep it in a... I was just going to say, keep it in a straight line. What do I go do? What do I do? Almost bin it immediately. Well, I think people are maybe using traction control for the launch, because... Well, you can understand why, can't you? Oh. Really? Really? Right, down to P11 then. Take the penalty for that one there. I will take the penalty. We actually don't get a penalty, which is a little bit strange. Thought we would have done for that. Some angry, aggressive sheep out there, yeah. Races aren't won on lap 1, that's what people need to remember, but they can certainly be lost. That's the difference. Almost went into the side of him there, made sure we give him the space. I didn't save the replay of the last race, but I wanted to see whether or not Lev did a no stop, which I think that he did. Certainly feel like he did. Oh man, dirty air again. You can see how early I braked there, still struggled to get the car to do what I wanted. contact. Right, let's try and settle in. Just have to try and make progress as we go. Held up massively there through the chicane. P10's going to serve a penalty, so we're going to be on the back of P9 now. Just going to try not to swear. Launched yet again though. God, what is with all the contact this race? What's going on? I wish YouTube was my full-time job. No, it's not, mate. Definitely not. Far from it. But you never know. I don't think I would want YouTube to be my full-time job, but part-time with a few others, I think. Definitely. So I play drums as well, so I've got my YouTube channel for my drums, which is a lot further along than this channel is. This is still just about a year old. But it'd be good if I could do sort of between the two. But otherwise, I'm a self-employed freelance videographer. So if I'm not doing videos for YouTube, I'm doing videos for clients. So either way, I'm making videos. So I'm quite happy. Right, this is finally a lap that might actually be close to a low 130, which is kind of the pace that you need to be at, really. Mid 130, there we go. exit there, not a good exit. Slipstream kind of keeps us in it. Hopefully. Oh man. Someone else getting past. Thought you'd overcooked it a bit there. No, I can't say that I thought someone had overcooked it and then go do that. Surely not. Oh man, down in last place yet again. Oh, this is leading to some serious urge to rage quit, I've got to say. How many subs? To be honest with you, it depends. It depends. So I'm on my drum channel. I think from what I can see on the sim racing stuff, probably about 40,000 seems to be 40 to 50 seems to be about the time. If you're doing all the live streams and you're getting the donations, from what I can gather, it seems to be about the right. I mean, Basic Ollie's just done it. He's at 32,000. Just gone full time. But it all depends really. It depends what kind of stuff you're doing. If you're mainly live streaming, then you need a few more subscribers and whatnot, and some very kind people to be putting the donations down and all that sort of stuff. But if you're just making the videos and you're not doing the live stream, then you need to be focusing on trying to get as many people watching your videos as possible for the ad revenue, because of course that's where you make the money, isn't it? So it's a bit of a weird one really. It depends what it is that you're doing. You've got to try and think about sustaining channel growth as well. I'm quite sad with all this because this is what I do working with clients and things like that. So on the video stuff, the self-employed stuff for Winter Media, that is the YouTube videos and content and all that sort of stuff is literally what I sit and do. So trying to do the same thing with my drum channel, which is at actually just past 2 million views in total a couple of weeks ago, and 500,000 views on one video, which was my Iron Maiden medley. I know a few of the lads in the championship have seen it, so that one's done well for me so far, and I'm up to 7.2 thousand I think on that one. It's a lot of work though. It really is a lot of work. I genuinely, when I see Kirith, right, so Kirith is like, I don't know how the guy does it, but he puts out so many videos, really high quality, like decent videos. I don't know if Kirith is full time, but I think by now he deserves to be. His channel's absolutely mega. The community's got awesome. Everything about his channel is awesome. His thumbnails especially. I don't know if he's a graphic designer or something. He must be, because his thumbnails are always look mega on the channel, like proper sad stuff that I pay attention to. I knew that was going to be a penalty. Proper sad stuff that I pay attention to, but it's the stuff that makes the difference, to be fair. Oh, didn't need to change down. Yeah, this daily race is not, or this Nations Cup round has not really been too good to me so far. Same mistake. Trying to push too hard now. Right, if it's before half past, yeah it is. Right. We're quitting. Can't believe it, but we're quitting. We're going to do Daily Race C. In the Veyron. Right, we're going to do Daily Race C, and then we'll jump back in for the next round of Nations Cup. That was awful, that. ringing me. Look to struggle that one. Yeah, struggle is an understatement for sure. Oh no, I don't want to use traction control though. That's kind of the. I feel like that's letting things down a bit, to be honest. I'd rather not, but yeah, plenty of people are using it. Which is a shame. Wind on TC2. There you go. I'm trying to be a bit too clever and drive without it, but it's just such a brutal, lethal car that, like, yeah, I don't know. Racing in it is fairly difficult. Racing in it's fairly difficult, but we got plenty of rain in this qualifying session, so we're not going to get this lap going to be particularly great. It's quicker to stay on track if that helps. Got you, right. So that grass, even though it looks like a shortcut, that's no good, no? Right, how early are we going to have to start braking here? I can feel me sliding. Oh, look how early we started braking. Wow. Did everyone see how early I was on the brakes there? Jeez. Well, if it rains like this in the race, we know we want to be on inters. That's a start. It's like an ice rink. It's like an ice rink, this. I'd quite like to have to put inters on. We had, for anyone that was tuned in on Monday, we did, how many races did we do? We done 8 races, and not a single one of them required us to put inters on. I was devastated. Oh, I'm straight off yet. Oh man, get lost. No way. Drifting may be your thing. I very much doubt it. Might not have much choice for it to be my thing in this race though, if we stay on the, if it rains like this and we stay on the soft tyres. Oh my god. That was me drifting all the way into the gravel there. Tragic. Right. I think soft tyres is okay. Right, everyone's going to be starting on softs then, I think. And then we'll jump back onto the Nations Cup race, see if we can have a little bit more luck than what we just did. I really bloody hope so. 57, Scudgy up top there, 357. I don't think I was getting anywhere near close to that. Come on then. Let's hope for a bit of rain. Got to look at the weather radar. Are we going to get any rain? Doesn't look like it. We've got a bit of rain over the top of us, but I think that's going to drift away rather quickly, so we'll have to have a look. We have to keep our eye on that. Right then, come on, here we go. Got to aim for a podium in this one. A bit more success in this, hopefully, than what we've just had in the last race. Being super conscious of putting the throttle down too much because I'm so used to driving that bloody Group 1. You've got to work really hard to spin a Veyron, so I like to think we should be okay. Right, slipstream all the way, here we go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Predictions on this one, get them in chat, let's see what we reckon. Like I say, we've got to aim for podium. It's right in front of us, at least. See if this Viper can work with us. Yeah, if he keeps pushing us, I might try and get a jump on 1 or 2 cars and then slot in front of them if I can do. It's going to depend on what everybody's in though. So this one, definitely, we're going to go past. Catch up to these guys as well. This Viper's going to keep working with us, which is good. Just aware that he might try and go for a move. He's going to nudge us once more. That's probably going to be his limit, or at least I hope it is, because if he nudges us again, it'll be into this braking zone. Kushti, here we go then. Is he going to work with us again? Yes, of course he is. Lovely stuff. 1.3 to the leader then. Fortunately, I was able to catch that there because I did get a bit of oversteer. Oh, everybody crashing into everybody. That Viper goes for the move that's been working with us earlier there. Porsche curves incoming. Not going to go 3 wide through the Porsche curve, surely not. I was going to say, madness. Right, so exactly the same thing again then in terms of weather. Nothing for us at the moment. Oh, that's got to be a penalty. That's bad. That was bad. Turned in way too early there. I thought well, I was a few metres up the road, but turns out I wasn't. Oh well, fair enough. We don't get a penalty. Weird. Wreckfest. Not far off. Look at that, P1 and 2 all the way up the road there. They're going to be working together to just keep extending that gap so they can keep the fight for the race win between themselves. I think that's a penalty for P6, I would presume. These guys are going to keep working together. The only possible advantage or chance I have of catching up with them is that I'm in the Veyron. I don't think it's going to make too much difference. Oh, the Viper goes for it. The Viper's pulled out the slipstream there. He drops straight back in when he can't get the move done. I'm just not going to be able to catch up, sadly. There you go, look at that, they start pulling 10th over 10th out. 3/10 gap they've pulled there just by starting to bump draft each other and work together. How do we do this? How do we do this? .2 to the race leader. Who's working with Red Machine? To keep extending that gap. Close the gap to less than a second now, under braking. Mostly down to the fact that they were fighting, I think. Here we go. Absolute legend behind us. Not as much of a legend as Adam, of course, but he bump drafts us. What's he in? Viper? Is he in the Viper? Someone serving a penalty, which is going to upset that pack a little bit. Two people serving penalties. I don't think we're going to get past the guy serving the penalty. He's in the Veyron. We might just get past him. Hopefully we do. Go. Still want this podium. I do still think it's there. It's possible. It's definitely there. We can see it. P3 and 4. Oh, and P2 as well. So P1 pulling a bit of a gap. We can see him there, yellow car right up the top there. Right, come on, this is a good run. This could mean a bit of progress here because we've got the Viper in front. Bump draft only once. Yes. Right, this right here might put us back into the race. Genuinely, this could put us back into the race here. Look at the gap that we're bringing down to the leader now. It was 4.5, it's now 2.5. Outbroke badly there. Outbroke very badly there. Binned it myself. Just absolutely binned it myself. Nobody else's fault but mine, that. Man! Nobody else's fault. Oh, nice one, John. What are you uploading? Is it another track guide? Oh! Sorry, buddy. Carnage. That one was my fault, though. That was absolutely my fault. Good. It's going to be one of those nights, I think, isn't it? Oh, that's... How on earth does that end up happening in a Bugatti Veyron? How on earth do you end up with such horrendous lift-off oversteer like that? I suppose they never really built this car for corners, did they? That's the problem. That is the problem with this thing. Not helped when I'm at the wheel, I've got to be honest. 2 laps left. I mean, anything could happen in 2 laps, but sadly for us, probably nothing much in our favour. Quite going to catch up to these guys either. Ah, travesty. Absolute travesty. Nightmare. See how many positions we can make up in 1 lap. See what we can do here. From P15. Seriously hope in the next couple of sectors there's a few mistakes from guys ahead, or we can somehow start to close a little bit. Still gutted that there was no rain though. Not that it would have really helped me, but that is the way that you need to do that as well. I actually just need to not lift before I turn. I can still keep my foot down. Keep the gas on. Yeah, exactly. Not so dynamic weather again. Bit annoying. Right, we've caught back up to a few measly positions in front of us. See what we can do, if we can get them. Penalty, no doubt. Oh, that's definitely a penalty. Yep. Right, please go past the Lambo, 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 no, 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 go past the Lambo. Go past the Lambo, go past Shirley, yeah, good lad, good lad, good lad. Because the top speed of the Bugatti's faster than the Lambo, so if we work together, then we don't need the Lambo. That's a weird glitch, to have the arrow right in the middle of our screen. There we go. Killer, indeed. This is possibly going to go down as the worst ever stream on my channel. At least it certainly is so far. Certainly is so far. Past the point. Unbelievable. Ah! Why is this going so badly? GT Sport Daily Race C. Yeah, I wish we could do a Nürburgring race. Greg, how we doing, mate? Not the time to tune in. We're having an absolute nightmare. I'd go do something else if I were you, mate. This has been absolutely horrific. 2 horrendous Nations Cup races. Finished last in a Daily Race C after we rage quit a Nations Cup race. And then now we're about to go absolutely murder another Nations Cup race. What a tragedy. Tragedy? Travesty. Tragedy. Travesty. Tragedy. New word. Oh, honestly, this is horrific. About to try the 8 PM slot. Well, there we go. That's the one that we're going to rejoin. Go back into. Who's playing tonight, James? Is it Premier League tonight? Oh no, it's cup games now, isn't it? Or not? I don't know. I don't really follow football, to be fair. Oh, my DR took a bit of a hammering on that one, as you can imagine. Right, let's go back into this absolute monstrosity of a car. Forest v Man U. Oh dear. I hope Forest win then. Calm. 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 Right, we're only going to get 2 laps in. Possibly. Possibly 3 if we don't make any mistakes at all, which we already have. So 2 laps. Uploaded. Oh, your first video, John. Right. When you said the other day, I thought you meant you'd done a few. That's amazing, mate. Nice one. Well, congratulations on the first video. Hopefully first of many. See if you can drop the link in chat, mate. We'll all jump on. We'll give it a like and share. Or at the very least, give it a watch. Nice one, mate. Lovely stuff. What you gone for? What you done? Is it a track guide or is it highlight from a race or something like that? What you put up? .7. Oh my word. This is what we're in for on this next race as well, isn't it? Right, I'm chilling in chat for a bit. I can't, my head's done in. Oh, this is a horrific combo. Group 1 at Daytona, right? I thought, oh, amazing. What a treat. Group 1, being the Porsche or just something decent. We're just being something decent. Being the Toyota or the Audi. Oh, it'll be mint. Group 1, it'll be mint. And what's it being? Crap. Absolutely crap. Oh, dear. No worries, Adam. Catch you later, mate. Enjoy the rest of your night. Oh, may get the 9 p.m. slot if I'm lucky. So I'll hopefully see you out on track. Nice one. Well, hopefully you managed to join on that one, mate. Good luck if you do so. If I don't see you if we're not in the same lobby, at this rate, I'll be banned from Gran Turismo 7 for how badly I'm driving at the moment. But such a fun category, huge potential. Well, yeah, that's the thing. The actual category, Group 1, I love the Group 1s. Really, really do love the Group 1s, but just difficult. So hot, especially this car. I mean, what's this? 1992? The car's bloody 30-year-old. It's not meant for Daytona, I don't think, in my eyes. Anyways, we'll see how we do in this one. Qualifying again, so we don't take in our time, of course. We've got to do quali all over again. If anyone wants to take a guess at just how badly this one's going to go, here's your options. Last, up to P1 and then last, last from the very start, and last at the very end, rage quit. There's your 4 options. Which one's it going to be? Oh, you shamed TX3 Lev. No. How come? What did he do wrong? What did he do wrong? I like Lev. I hope it wasn't too brutal. I'll check it out after the stream, mate. Nice one. Was it a short or was it a short or was it a proper I say proper video, you know what I mean, like a full video. James is saying he can't find it though. Is it definitely uploaded? Is it up on the channel yet? Unless it's still processing. Oh, he deliberately took someone out. Oh dear. Oh dear. Been on for 15 minutes. I'll check it out after the stream. Does it not, I don't think it lets you put links. I don't think it lets you put links in the chat, does it? In case people start spamming or whatever. So but see if it lets you put the link in the chat, mate. It might not do. Let's hope for the best on this one. Sparks wanting to get past there. I ended up in his way. Here we go then. Run wide into straight into turn one, that's good. Next lap's going to have to be it. Save the tyres this lap, save the tyres. Here we go. Right, 1-7 up on our time. Was quite a good push through there, I think. Oh, see, still well off on our time. We want to be down into the 12s there. on that third sector, second sector, yeah, third sector, fourth sector. Lose track how many sectors there is at Daytona. Right, it's good enough for P3 at the moment. We're going to drop down a couple more positions, I think. Maybe it's a P6, P7 is where we're going to start here. Right, so I think worst we could start here is probably P8. Looks like we're going to be okay. .30 seconds left. Oh, there you go. Bob's found it. John. Left a like and a sub. What a lad. Rico expecting a friend request, John, as well. So we'll see if we can get you onto the grid for the British Heart Foundation stuff. Next one's this Sunday, so I don't know if you'll be able to make that. That'd be quite good. It's where's it at again? Trial Mountain? I want to say Trial Mountain, is that right? P7 then. No points earned as of yet. Right. How are you then? Deep Forest, sorry, that's the one. I always get Deep Forest and Trial Mountain mixed up. Deep Forest is the one. Right, if this goes badly, this might end up being the last one, to be honest. Or we might do a couple more daily race Cs. This has been really, really difficult. I'm trying to do it without traction control, but like we say, even the best are using traction control. It's kind of impossible without, really. Here we go. P7 for this one. We're right in the danger zone of getting wiped out, to be fair. Right, here we go then. Got third, hoping top 3 and no more for Daytona. Nice one, mate. Nice. I wish we were starting that high up. Right, my foot now on the throttle is at half throttle. So hopefully it means no spin in it when we get launched. Brilliant. Well, that didn't work. Oh, no! That didn't work. Oh, I give up. I actually give up. I actually properly give up. As if I even said it as well before I spun. Hopefully that means no spinning. And then spun immediately. As if. Honestly. The guy in front of me spun as well. I thought he might have ghosted and then we went straight into him, which is actually what caused the most harm there. Rage quit. I know, mate, I'm not far off. I'm sticking with it. I'm going to try and stick with it. See what we can do. GT Sport Race C. I'm definitely not going on the GT Sport. Oh, man. What an absolute nightmare. Right, let's go though. I think we could still do okay here. Hopefully. God, this is literally going to be the only YouTube short I'm going to get out of this entire stream. I normally try and do one for like each stream, or at least one short for each stream, or a highlight or a clip or something, but my word, it's just literally going to be every single crash and every penalty and just literally it'd be named the worst stream of my life. Unbelievable. Which is frustrating because when we're on it, we've kind of got decent pace, or we're not, you know, not as far off as I was at the start of this stream. Lift hugely there. That's never going to pay off, mate. That is never going to pay off. Look at the damage you've just caused there. There we go. My word. Not in a million years was that going to work. Not in a million years. Was I going to make that corner there either? Hey. Right, come on, P11. I mean, P1's just pulling such a huge gap because he's a lot quicker anyways. How not to drive the Mazda, yeah, I tell you what, mate, yeah, exactly. How not to drive Group 1 Mazda. Just be 10 minutes of me spinning it and crashing and just ultimately losing at this race horrifically, which I've done all night. That's what's got me kind of determined to keep going and hopefully get a good result though, but it's not looking likely. I think we can all agree that much. We are catching up to these guys though, or a few guys sort of middle of this pack. Had a feeling a penalty was coming there actually, but I thought I did actually make the corner on the exit. I did think I was actually okay there. So I'm kind of matching the race leader for pace, but I think this is probably where we find out that he's actually then going to go do like a no stop, and that's him just actually looking after the tyres, whereas this is me actually trying to really push and be as quick as possible. Right, now you see the race leader's actually starting to pick up pace, so I wonder if he was actually doing a little bit of defending there from Apex for P1. Right, we're doing alright here, apart from the spin at the very beginning, but we're doing okay. almost spun there. I almost got a kick a wheel spin there. I just felt it underneath the car, and then luckily I was just straightening up at the right time. Right, gap down to 13.5, 13.6 to the leader now, which is good. And fastest lap, which is also good, so I'm told. So they've got to be careful in third there if you're coming out if you've run a bit too deep. Almost. Picture and sound good. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you, mate. Alright, closing to these guys now. P9 and 8. Or 8 and 9. Gap down to the leader. Almost under 13 seconds. As we cross the line there, just under 13 seconds. A pretty decent pace so far. Starting to fly through that chicane now. Almost nearly flying straight through turn 1 and beyond there. That's no good. Oh, nearly, nearly, nearly. just within slipstream range of P9 here. I think he looks closer to P8, so... Right, not quite managing to close to these guys here. Going to make up temporarily a few positions on track whilst people go into the pits. A few positions on paper, I guess I should say, but so frustrating because I've matched the race leader's pace all race. Just averaged like a 14.5 second gap really since we dropped to the back of the grid. So frustrating. Always going to end up right on the back of these after they go side by side into the chicane. Oh, look at this. This is going to be tight on the way out then. This is going to be really close on the way out. Need to be careful into the first corner here. Need to be careful into the first corner. Have the potential to make up a few positions there, but a couple of positions. Depending on what happened with these guys. But they didn't kill each other. They keep it on track. Feel how light the air is there through that sector, through that chicane. Quite uncomfortable actually. How light the car goes when you're not expecting it. back of each other now. Right on the back of each other now. Oh, they're being held up by the Spaniard there as well. He's not a back marker, but it looks like he might be out of sync on pit stops or something like that. Not entirely sure. Very close to them now though. Oh yeah, Adam as well. I don't know if Adam's still on now, but I think I did say it to Adam, or you might have said it in the comments to him, James, on the last video. I can't remember, but yeah, it'd be great to have Adam in the British Heart Foundation stuff for sure. Oh, there's someone who's gone off track, gets reset, and we get the position on him. Yeah, need to start with TC on. Yeah, I just seen that comment there, Bob. Yeah, I should do. It's what everyone else seems to be doing. I'm just kind of against it enough to think that I can outdrive traction control, which, as I've shown in every single race so far, clearly I cannot. Right, now I was lapping same pace to the leader, but we're obviously going to start losing quite a bit of time, as we already have, being behind these guys here, but I feel like there could be a couple of positions up for grabs. I think maybe we could end up with a P8 here. Not like that we won't, not like that we won't. But we're now well off the pace of the leaders. Like a second a lap off the pace, and we're on relatively fresh tyres and much less fuel, such as the time that we're losing behind these guys and dirty air and all that sort of stuff. Oh, someone's got... Oh, I thought he'd gone round. He'd just gone very, very wide. I thought he'd gone round there. Look at that, almost 3 wide. They were 3 abreast, heading for the bus stop. Oh, we've got a bit of contact there. I hope we don't get a penalty for that. Praying that we don't get a penalty. Absolutely launched it through turn 1 there, hasn't he? As you rejoin, we were past before you can get back on track there. This is actually shaping up to be quite a decent recovery drive though, let's be fair. Here is P7 in front of us now, courtesy of a few positions being gifted, granted, but... Superior, how we doing, mate? Hope we're all well. Let me catch that comment in a second. Oh, I'm not going to be able to catch that before I hit the chicane. I'm not going to attempt to either, I'll be honest. You know what I'm like, you've tuned in enough times to see me read your comment and then bin it. Yeah, I know that traction controller exists for the start. I know I should have been on it, mate. I really, really should have. And then maybe we wouldn't be hoping that we can get back into P7 here, having dropped to the back of the grid. But I'll tell you what it is, it's made for a good recovery drive. Give myself credit where it's due. I've done alright to get back up to P8 here, hopefully battling for P7 on the next lap or so. We could well have him here. Both of us make a mistake out of the infield section and back out onto the curve. I'm hoping for P7 here. I will never be so happy with a P7 as much as I would be if I got it in this race now. I hope that's not a penalty though. I really hope that's not a penalty though. All good. Oh, he moved on the brake in there. He came back across under brake in there. Was a little bit sketchy, that one there. Just caught it there, just caught it. Is this a lapped runner or is this someone? No, it is, it's P6. This is an on-track position. Right, now we're aiming for P6. Off this Spaniard here. There's our chance. Get in. Right, come on. Need to get in front and stay in front now. Get in. Get in. Right, now you don't really have a chance to let up on this track, but it is now a case of just trying to bring home P6, I think. And I think it's just like anything else is a bonus, to be fair. As the sun rises over Daytona, the result of P6 brings some light and joy to our stream. Tell you what it is though, we're still gaining time to P5. I do not want to start trying to push to get P5 though, absolutely not. But he is now within 2 seconds. A second a lap, could we do it? I really don't even want to even try. He has made a bit of a mistake there, I think. No! No, 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 no. I'm absolutely devastated. That was the recovery drive of a lifetime. That really was such. Oh, I'm gutted. That was such a mega recovery drive. That bottom of the grid. We started P7, bottom of the grid. We got all the way back up to P6. Totally missed the chicane as well. Oh man, I'm gutted. I'm actually absolutely gutted. Bugger. Bugger, bugger, bugger. Oh, I want to go home and cry. That was literally such a mega drive, and we'd had some good racing and everything. Everything was there. Everything was there, and I went and threw it away. Absolutely threw it away. Ah! Devastated. Well, in that vein, we've got to do one more, but man, that is a proper gut of that. Oh, for this car, livery for this car. Oh, brilliant, mate. Thank you so much. Right, I'll jump on and get that now then. What a hero. Thanking you. What an absolute hero. I can't believe that, you know. So gutted. Proper gutted. I'm throwing my phone on the floor. Jesus. Couldn't get any worse, could it? Couldn't get any worse. Devastated. What a nightmare. Right. Let's all regroup. Let's all regroup. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's mega. Thanking you, John. What a hero. Thank you so much, mate. Right. I need to do this the right way around because I always forget this. Oh, hang on a minute. I don't own this car. I don't own that car, so I can't do the livery, can I? Oh, I'll just go buy it and we put the livery on. A. What's going on there? Hang on a minute. What's going on there? Do I not own that car? Do I already own that car? Don't think I do. No, I've got one Group 1 car. It's the Mazda, right? Oh, it's on Legend cars. Right, okay. Let's go back then. Right, where do I go for that? Is that still in the Brand Central then? Or is it... Is that still in Brand Central? Click Subaru. Is that still in this bit then, or not? Alright, okay, not there. Where do I go for the legendary cars then? Anybody know? Not in the Brand Central. Is it used cars? Oh. Down here? Legend cars. Found it. Never clicked on this before. Didn't know this was a thing. Oh, Jesus. How do we find this in here? Oh, there it is. Oh, but hang on a minute, though. Doesn't this... So now we're buying a used car. Because it's got miles on it. Does this then, like, affect things? This then affect the performance of the car or not? Or is it all the same? Right, that's 2 million credits just so that we can put John's livery on here. 2 million well spent though. Nope. Oh, I still can't get used to this whole setup. Doesn't affect performance. Cushy. There we go. Do oil the engine as well. Okie dokie. Yeah, balance of power in race, but you can still, it still like has, you know, where it has like engine, like life or like performance sort of thing. Let's just do everything. Engine overhaul. Let's do the lot. Car wash as well. Why not? They could have came up with a better graphic than that, though. 100%. Right. Oh, let's not rent a car. Let's. How about we use the one we've just bought? There we go. Right. Okay. Right. Let's have a few minutes recess and come back here in a couple of minutes. Quick break. And then we'll come back here in a couple of minutes. And then hopefully we have a good result for the final race of the stream. We deserve one, I think. I feel. We've had a pretty bad run of luck so far. So, fourth attempt. Fourth attempt. Let's hope for something a bit better. Right, back in a bit. Right. Well, so far, let's recap on the stream. So far, it basically couldn't have gone any worse. We can only hope for a decent result in this one. I feel like we've done enough to deserve it. I literally am making a note right now, James. How not to drive the Mazda. That's on my list, my highlights list edit for tomorrow. So there we are. That's happening. My word, what an absolute travesty this stream really has been. So appreciate everyone sticking with us. The results haven't been what we've been after. I can see a severe rage quit coming on in this one as well. What you meaning, James? Look at the livery I've got on this car. Is that what you mean? No, I'm not going to be able to. I thought I would have been able to change camera even in the pits, but I cannot. It's not even going anywhere. Oh, because I hadn't pressed the bloody accelerator. Sorry, mate. I am sorry. I still can't change camera angle. Yeah, despite the bad results, you've been driving really well, mostly. That's the problem, innit? Out of those 24 laps, 23 of them were actually alright. Right, I'm going to drive with traction. I really didn't want to do this, but I'm going to drive with traction control on in the race. New livery worth half a second a lap. Well, I tell you what it is. I hope so. By that rate, I should have. If that's the case on the next one, then a podium should well and truly be guaranteed, I think. Right, here we go. Right, let's try and get a good lap in first lap while we've got some fresh tyres on us. Here we go. Don't run wide, don't run wide. Nearly ripped my wheel off the bloody podium thing it's on here. Trying to make that corner. Right, 29.8. Being realistic, that's not too bad. Pole position temporarily. I feel like we could maybe do still a little bit better than that though. I feel like we could maybe do just a touch better. Yep, we're a 10th up there. We're a 10th up. Tell you what it is, we would have timed this perfectly if slipstream was on in quali. We would have absolutely timed that perfectly there. Oh, had to lift slightly there, and again, and again. Oh, I've lost that 10th and a half that we were up there. Right, it's all going to come down to the chicane. Are we going to be able to, at the moment we need to gain about half a 10th. No, I'm going to say is probably the answer. Come on. Come on. We're going to improve on our time. We're not going to gain anything for quali. Oh, we do. And somehow, I thought that was it, but somehow we've got enough time to get ourselves in a final lap. I think that was really meant to happen, but we've somehow managed to be fortunate enough to squeeze in a final lap here. We've been pipped again for pole position by a 10th and a half this time. We're down 4 tenths somehow on this one. This is where I guess we would find out if slipstream really was on in quali. I didn't see anything in the notes, race details, to say that it wasn't on. Pretty sure benefit from it right now if it was. It's not on. We were close to pole position there though. We were really, really close. That guy up top's mighty quick, the Italian there. So let's just see. Blew it. Yeah, never slip. I think that was there not originally, and then they turned it off. But I don't really know. I was hoping they might have brought it back for this, because then they enabled, at least on the last manufacturers, they enabled dirty air. Like you could get the turbulence and stuff, but you weren't getting the slipstream. Like how they managed to work that one out, I've got no idea. But apparently that was the thing. I say that, I only heard it on Key's stream, so I don't really know, but right, here we go. We were lucky, we were very lucky that we got a third attempt in there as well. Like that. Cross the line just with a couple of seconds to spare. Mate, James, exactly. I've been saying for ages Craig needs to do the British Heart Foundation racing. We need to make a deal. I'll do the Dirty Sambas if Craig does the British Heart Foundation. I think that's fair. What do we reckon? Do we reckon we can peer pressure Craig into doing at least one round of the British Heart Foundation. Unless he wins, and then in which case he can bugger off. He's not doing any more. But, yeah, Craig's mega fast. That's the deal right there. Indeed. Craig, what do you reckon? Is it going to happen, mate? It would be mega. It would be mega having you on the British Heart Foundation grid. Genuinely. Traction control, yes, yes. T-set, yes. What do we think? 1 or 2? 2? 2 for launch, 1 for race. I really don't want to use it in the race, though. That's the thing. I really, really, really don't want to use it in the race. Right, quick vote. Traction control in the race, yes or no? Craig just says no thanks. Brutal. Too slow. Knock it off. I refuse to believe it, Craig. Absolutely not. Right, traction control 2. Sorry, if we're going to use it, we might as well use it to its full extent, at least for this launch. 1 or 0 in the race. I'm going to go 0 in the race. Even I came off the pedal there because I thought I was going round. And then traction control saves the day. No, that was contact, that was contact, that was contact, that was contact. Yet again, we end up at the back of this bleeding grid. I think that was contact, at least anyways. It felt like it. I'm not too sure. Definitely felt like it. Right, back in for another recovery drive. Unbelievable, honestly. I cannot wait to make a video called Gran Turismo 7, the worst night of my life. Nations Cup Round 2. Jesus Christ, how awful has this been? Right, but at the end of the day, we've seen that we've done alright in the last race, so come on. Keep our head high. Positives. Try and look for the positives. That's a penalty. Plenty of positions to be made up here potentially though. Almost like you just opened up to let us pass there. That was a bit weird. Plenty of other make mistakes. I thought originally, James, I thought that said plenty other mistakes, and I thought you meant from me, which is probably highly likely. But yeah, definitely a chance a few more people could make mistakes. Just have to try and be on it now. Don't think a podium's looking very likely anymore, though, is it? Which is a shame. give him that place back. Need to give him that place back. Oh, that's not what we want. Oh, and then we had contact from behind. Oh, he's not got very good connection, this guy. That's going to make things a bit tricky. Glitching all over the shop. I think it's settled back down now though. Grandmaster glitch. Definitely want to try and get round him though. Would be quite handy if we weren't side by side right now, but you know, which is the way it goes. Whoa! Up to the inside. Goes P9 there. Good move. Double overtake from him. Jesus, what the hell's going on there? Whoa, that car's got some acceleration. Jesus. What the hell? I think I might have said earlier in the stream that this thing's like an absolute rocket ship, but my word, I wasn't expecting to see that. Luckily we get past him. Crikey. SpaceX on wheels. Christ. Right, here we go then. P10, try and push back up the grid a bit more. We've lost a bit of time behind him there. If it was a Ferrari, I'd be making prancing horse jokes. I know. It's a shame it's not really, because now I feel like we've missed an opportunity there. sketchy. Right, again, I feel like we're doing kind of okay for pace, all things considered, that we've dropped to the back of the grid the way that we did, but I feel like we're doing all right at the moment. Still exactly the same as the last race. We've kind of just got that 14 and a bit second gap to the leader, and it's just staying exactly the same. Still putting in best lap times and stuff so far. Personal bests, at least. Ah! .2 gap coming down to the leader ever so slightly. He might just be looking after tyres or having to do a bit of defending. It does look like there's, maybe looks like there's two of them together. I can't quite see there. Pace is good, yeah, apart from that mistake there. Pace was decent. Glitching all over the shop a little bit as well, or kind of all over the racetrack at least. He's got position back, fair play to him. Make the stupid mistakes that I was making in all of the previous races. Oh God, that was tight. Takes some serious concentration not to bin this car, I've got to say that much. When you're really, really trying to push. Very, very difficult. Oh! Away he goes then, fair enough. Almost lost that one there. Right, P8 is a possibility here, I think. Not when we drive like that, it's not though. I hope the game can see that we absolutely did not gain anything there. Yeah, no penalty, thankfully. Corner. Yeah, somewhere on the bottom of your screen you might have seen in the very distance, you might have seen an apex kicking about somewhere there, but I certainly didn't. Oh man, my initial snap to correct there was too much, which then almost led to me binning it. Right, well, pretty dismal race yet again so far. P9 yet again to end up at the back of the grid. Could be better, but it's not too bad. Get to the very end of the race like we did the last time, we might pick up a few more positions and stuff, but people binning it. Found the apex that time, I did, mate. Look at that, decent lap as well. Certainly found the apex. Found a few of them this lap, which is good. I don't know if it'll help me win the race though. Problem being is that you need 24 good laps, not just 1 or 2, which is all that I've had at the moment. He looks like he's had a bad lap. I'm just trying to look up the grid there, see kind of what's nearby, what's coming up, who's possibly coming up. I don't think we're going to be catching anybody. Everybody's being into the pits. There's not going to be a no stopper on a ragged set of tyres, I don't think. Everybody seems to have pitted. Right, what's that left? 8 laps to go, 7 laps to go. Yeah, 8 laps left. Starting now. To be fair, all these recovery races, at least there's meant to have been like a few overtakes and stuff, although most of them have been like in the pits or just passing people at the side of the road who have also binned it, but, or been binned. But look at this, 1, 2, 3 cars up in front of us there, right? So I feel like if we can try and get onto the back of them, as they start to close up, maybe fight. Just whether or not we can try and do that within 7 laps remaining. Yeah, pace has been decent. That's what's been annoying, really. I really was struggling earlier today when I jumped on for a few races, and then at the very start of the stream I obviously wasn't really on pace, but then we've kind of really improved. Just not had the results to show it, really. Catching P5. Well, you can see P5 and 6 there, they're just heading into the chicane. Well, actually, they're just about... Now they're heading into the chicane. So we're still about 7 or 8 seconds behind them. Probably not going to be enough to be able to take that, unless they make a mistake, but... Or they drive it into the wall like that, to be fair. P7 though is what we want. I think we can try and aim for P7, yeah. I think that's quite a realistic, decent aim that we can set here. Try again, yeah, close to P7, come on. Right, 10th and a bit taken out in the chicane. Still catching those guys up ahead there as well, which is what's even more frustrating. The more we see, the closer we're kind of getting. Right, big mistake from him there. Line this up for turn 1, perhaps. Not quite. So they're a few tenths behind, I think. Oh man. Oh, every time. Every time. Don't copy Brian. That's all. I didn't need to copy Brian. I just needed a signature David Winter Affinity spin out of a corner there. That's all that I needed. Don't need to bin a race like anybody else when I'm brilliant at doing that myself. Brian's was pretty spectacular though, wasn't it? Into turn 1. Oh, I'm gutted. I'm absolutely gutted. Clawing back time ever so slightly to him though. Not by much. Yeah, the hairpins are the lethal. Well, any corner in this thing's absolutely lethal. I just had a little bit too much steering it on. That's all it was. Tiniest little bit too much steering. Penalty, yeah, pushing too much. I expected the penalty. I have to aim for P8 on this one. Basically. Why haven't I been able to brake like that? Brake that late, like, you know, the past 4 races? That would have been handy, wouldn't it? Did quite well on the brakes there. Here comes the sun. That chicane actually becomes very difficult to see when the sun comes up like that. So it ends up being a similar colour to the actual grass. Here we go though. P6 and 7 having a bit swap around. What could this mean? Doubt very much, but we might as well try and have a look. Oh, I saved that one. I could have done with saving that a bit earlier, couldn't I? Both of us run wide there. Both of us trying to aim for the next position up ahead. He's missed the chicane. Binned it, no, unlucky mate. Robo Mags, I'm sure he was the Geordie as well that we raced against the other night, unlucky mate. Gifted that one, but it doesn't mean too much, unfortunately. Again, a decent recovery drive, mid-table finish on a track that's, you know, a bit of a challenge. Having been back of the grid at every single race, it's been tough, but I don't think we've done too badly there. Oh man, I don't think we've done too badly, all things considered. We've done horrifically, but if you consider all things, and only if and when all things are considered, you shall realise that we've actually not done too bad. But my word, what a tough stream. What a really, really, really tough stream that's been. Oh my god, that was really hard, that. But there we go. Well, I hope everyone's enjoyed it. I appreciate massively everybody tuning in. I feel like the quality of the stream is looking a little bit better. Thankfully, we've managed to kind of up the quality now that we've ditched Twitch, essentially. So there we are. Really hope everyone's enjoyed it. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We've got a busy couple of weeks coming up, so hopefully I'm going to be streaming on Friday, Saturday, and obviously Sunday for the British Heart Foundation stuff. So really looking forward to that. It's going to be a busy day, but or a busy couple of days, weekend. But I'm really looking forward to it. So hopefully you can all tune in and join me for that one. Friday night will be a bit more racing, basically, daily races. Hopefully having a bit more of a laugh and all that good stuff. Saturday is Nations Cup, Group 3 at Nürburgring, if I remember rightly, is round number 1. Is that right? Nürburgring GP Group 3. I'm in the Porsche for this season. Porsche Group 3, 911 RSR, and then the 911 Group 4 as well, which will be a bit of a challenge for Santi Croix, but I'm banking on it for the 2 Group 3 races. So there we are. Hope everyone's enjoyed it. Appreciate you all tuning in. Thanking you very much. Can't wait for the British Heart Foundation race, mate. I am very much looking forward to that one. I normally manage to get into the office about an hour before, or at least sit down to get some practice in about an hour before. And yeah, it's really good fun. So that from like 7 o'clock-ish, when I managed to sit down, I'm like, right, in the zone, British Heart Foundation race, let's go. And I really do try my best, but sometimes it doesn't work out as well as it did last week. I'm going to start to think that was a fluke. But there we are. Hopefully catch you all either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. One of the 3. And if not, we'll be back on Monday for next week's daily races, whatever they turn out to be. Hopefully catch you all in at least one of those. If not, see you all on track. Toodles!